Bonjour everyone and welcome to the end of season player ratings. We'll start off in goal. Makes sense, doesn't it? And we'll start off with Dubravka because we've got Rob Elliott and that there, but no one else has really played in it. The bar Dubravka.
Darlow and Al cannot really judge them.
Nah, you cannot so go on then. Martin
Dubravka. I would give him a 7.
Ooh.
I think he's had a good season. He's been alright. Like he's cemented his place as the number 1, which I think he did last season. Even when we got him on that 6-month loan, no one actually knew who the fuck he was. Why we were signing another goalkeeper, and we had 3 decent ones. But he's been class, established his place. He's pulled off some really good saves, kept winning the game, earned us some crucial points. But he had a couple of ropey moments, didn't he? He had 2 in a week where he did that spill against Wolves that cost him 2 points, and the mistake against Tottenham, which was like 4 days later, cost him 3 points.
That was real stinky, that one.
So he basically cost him 4 points within the space of fucking 5 days.
Yeah. He has won with a lot of points now, though.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he spilled that one against United at home, which was the first goal. I think Lukaku scored that one.
He needs to raise that out his game next season. And obviously, everyone's human, everyone makes mistakes, but he did make a few, didn't he?
And his collection crosses
worries the shit out of me.
He needs to work, and that's his key thing. Like shot stopping, he's alright at, but it's when crosses come in. Every time a cross comes in and he comes off his line, I'm like, oh!
He doesn't commit to one or the other.
Nah.
He just gets himself caught in the middle. You either go all out and collect it or just stay on your line. He seems to be caught in fucking the middle, no man's land.
No.
And that's where it's dangerous because someone's going to get in the end of it.
It's just decision making, stay, because we've got like a pretty solid defence. Like that's where we're strongest at, especially if all 5 are there when we play like the 5 at the back. Just stay on your line a little bit, unless like you're absolutely certain you're gonna come and catch it or give it a big punch. If you're not sure, just fucking stay on your line, will you? Like, decision making needs to be a little bit more clearer.
Right. The only one who can play left back for Newcastle because he's the only left-footed defender on the books at the club, Paul Dummett. I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I would say 6 or a 7, but I'll be nice and give him a 7 because we all know it stays our local lad in the team.
Yeah.
He tries. He's gotten better, I think, again. He has got better this year. I'm not as critical as I am at the start of the season for him, but I still, especially if we get taken out, I want a new left back, like 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he's played at centre back before and he's more suited there as a centre back because he's got the pace as a left back, but he definitely does a job. He's, when you're on about Dubravka having to worry about him coming, you're not really going to worry about him, are you?
Nah.
You're not worried that he's not a modern day left back in the sense of getting forward, but he's always going to put in a shift, he's always going to put in a tackle, and he's reliable, isn't he? So, give him a 7.
If we're going to do awards like most improved player or something along those lines, I'd put him in the category.
I would not.
Because like as a left back, I've been so critical of him over the years. Like pretty much as soon as from when he came in the squad, I've never really been a fan of Dummett. But since like Rafa's new formation, the one he's suitable with, like the 5 at the back, him playing on the left side of the back 3, not out wide, I think he's been class. He's totally changed his game as a central defender on the left hand side. I think he's been mint. Like since he's been coming into that role, he's adapted to it really, really well. Richie being out wide as the fullback, it's been class. He's been like a new player. Like so, I'm actually like a fan of him now. I probably wouldn't put him in the starting 11 because we've got stronger centre backs. But as a squad player, and when he comes in, he does a job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm happy with him. So yeah, I'd agree with the 7.
Captain Lascelles.
Oh, this is a tough one. See, last season
I think it's not me. I think he's shit this season.
Last season you would have had like an 8 or a 9 easy. This season, I don't know.
I think he's shite, man.
What would you give him?
5.
In the middle.
Because he's had moments towards the end where he's done okay, but for me, he's just a lot of times he's like off the pace. I don't know if he's changed something. If he's fucking doing the old fucking Gavin Harris and he's just fucking too many pizzas, too many late nights on FIFA or something. He's not taking things seriously because he doesn't look the same player as he did last season. Doesn't look as fresh, doesn't look as up for it. He doesn't look mentally or physically anywhere near he was last year for me. Like,
nah, I agree with that. I think his leadership's important. I think him being in the middle of the back 3, I think it's important for him to be there, but I think he's replaceable. If someone
wants to show off it, would he get in ahead of them?
If someone wants to come in and buy him, say like 20 million or something, I might as well just fucking let him go.
I think that might happen last year, but this summer, I doubt it.
Like, I think his leadership skills are important. Like, I like him being there. Like, he can command and stuff. And
definitely important in the dressing room. Like,
yeah, but he has had a poor. Yeah, I think 5's about a good call.
Well, my player of the season, Fabian Shaw.
Big Sharinho.
9. I was close to giving him a 10 there, but
Aye. I wouldn't give anyone a 10 to be fair.
I'd give him a 9, solid 9. You know, you'll see if you watch the end of season questions. Come from the ball, composed, technical, the dazzling runs going forward, scores some worldly goals. He's an all-round, complete modern day centre back for me. Like, and we're very lucky to have him. It's such a bargain price now, unbelievable. I love him. He's one of the first names on the team sheet. Like,
yeah. Them like long balls and stuff. He's like a proper
Pings
modern centre back, isn't he?
Oh, aye. He could get in most teams in the world. I swear to God.
Pings, long balls, guys on mazy dribbly runs. Obviously, the goal we've seen him score against, it was Burnley, wasn't it? Fucking bang that in far. He's got everything, and he is like a solid centre back. Like, I think most, say, modern day centre backs are more known for like getting forward.
Right.
I don't really fucking give a shit about my centre backs getting forward. I'd rather than be a rock at the back, which he actually is. He's got both in his locker. Yeah. So he's classing, like you say, for 3 million. Kind of getting wrong.
Unreal.
I feel good saying 10 of him. Be unreal.
Should carry along down on like the most starting 11 and then going to like the players behind there.
Yeah.
So Yedlin, who was the right back until the last month or so of the season, and Mike took his place.
I don't know.
I think he had a pretty good start of the season. Remember, he got the assist away to City and that, and he just like fell off the wall. No, he gets caught out at the back. Like,
yeah, I'd kind of feel a bit inclined to give him a 6, maybe.
Yeah, that's very right.
Like, offensively, like we were saying about Shaw, like as like a fullback, more modern day fullbacks are more known for getting forward, and that's what he does well. Defensively, he's shit. He really needs to brush up. He really needs to brush up on his defensive skills. Going forward, he's class. He's got that pace, which we've seen from for years. Like, even when he was at Tottenham and even Sunderland, like I
always forget he played for Sunderland.
Yeah, as a young lad, he's very, very quick, and he's a danger especially when he's like closing people down. Like, he's class at doing that. But as a defender, as a fullback, he's really not good enough.
Absolutely. And then, well, we'll go into... No, we'll do the starting 11 now. So, Richie. I'll do Richie. You just done...
Going for it.
I'll give Richie a 7. I think especially towards the end of the season, he was class. Remember his goal against Bournemouth, last minute volley. He seemed to really come into it towards the end of the season. He seems to have really thrived on a role that he was put into that he had no experience of. Yeah. And even he said he kind of prefers playing there a bit now. Yeah. So I think in that role he's very good. He wears his heart on his sleeve. So passionate. Sometimes you doubt the quality. Sometimes, but towards the end of the season he's shown it. He just needs to show it more often, really. Great from set pieces. So throughout the season, overall, I'd give him a 7.
I think a lot throughout the season when we were doing our like match player ratings, we were saying we could just copy and paste.
You could
exactly what you say about Richie. Like, he's hard working, he puts his heart in his sleeve, this, that, and the other, but it's just not good enough. Yeah. But when he did adapt to that, because I think he's playing like right wing for the start of the season, wasn't he?
Aye.
But when he got shifted to that left fullback position, he really did come into his own, and like it was more the same, just really, really hard working, closing down, defended really well for a player that isn't a defender, getting forward, putting crosses in.
He got a couple of goals against Man City, kicked him on, and he got confidence from that.
Yeah, I think he had a good season, like especially towards the end, like second half of the season. Did really, really well, and he's an important player for us. I love his passion and all. When he like fucking slaps players and that, like, when he boots corner flags, like, he's fucking raging.
The one with Shaw, man, fucking against Fulham, when he's whacking his head through 5 minutes. Shaw's like, fucking alright, man, mate. He's
passionate. You can't deny his passion. He's fucking
I've met him and he's pretty chill. Like, he's not like that, no.
Fucking putting corner flags, fucking smashing people in the heat and that. Like, he's fucking class. I love him.
He is a bit of a fan favourite. Like,
next. The centre mids. Man, really got like a solid centre mid. Don't know.
Oh, I know. It's all the shop in it. Blue. Who was the one that really started though on it? Fucking hell. They're all the shop there, aren't they? Really?
It's squad numbers.
Oh, I'm reading squads.
So we've got Kay, Shelby, Diame, Longstaff.
Hayden. They've been all out of the shop. I'll tell you what, we'll go with the surprise one, who burst onto the scene, Sean Longstaff.
I'd want to give him an 8. It's just unfortunate we didn't see more of him. Like, what did he play? 10 games? Yeah. Like, he was unreal to the start of the season. Like, who did we play in the cup? It was Blackburn, wasn't it? The first game against Blackburn, he played, Sterry, Woodman,
Carl Roberts.
I thought they were all fairly poor, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed in Longstaff. And when the replay came, he scored a goal. It took a big deflection, but he got an early lead. Then when Key went in national duty, Shelvey and Diarme were injured. He was kind of forced into the starting 11. I think he came on Boxing Day, wasn't it? That was when he first really came into the first team in the Premier League, Boxing Day against Liverpool, wasn't it? So from there, I really, really liked him. Like, he's putting in man of the match performances every week.
He was fucking
like, I think these first 3 or 4 games, he probably would have been man of the match. He's absolutely.
You wouldn't have
incredible.
thought he'd just been scooped out of the academy there and put into the deep end, because he just looked so comfortable. He didn't look out of place at all. He's picking up man of the match performances. He does things that go unnoticed. Does all the hard work, the gritty work. He was controlling the middle of the park, wasn't he, for a lot of the time. And
so experienced. Like you wouldn't have thought he just came up from the
very level-headed, like, isn't he? So,
it's just a shame we didn't see more of him, because if he played 20-30 games, this rating could have been very, very different. So we'll see what happens next season. There's been rumours of him going to Man United. So
what we're going to do now is, now that the Dubai ticket was happening, we're going to sell him to Man United for 25 million and buy him back for 100 million, just as a statement.
Probably.
Just as a statement.
Like fucking what Man United did with Pogba.
Feature
feature Pogba.
Longstaff is the fucking centre mid. Longstaff is fucking the tunes Pogba.
I'd like to see him stay next season. Hopefully he can play a bit more, because there's been, obviously Hayden's going to go.
That centre midfield could get ripped right apart for us.
There's been talks about Shelvey and Diarme going as well, so he could be our key figure next season.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a shame he only played 10 or so games. So would you give him an 8?
Because of what he played.
Yeah,
I think he was probably getting that every match, wasn't he? If you looked at these ratings. So I'll give him that. I'll go on to Keithan, who was another, like, for me, when he first came into the team, he absolutely changed it, didn't he?
He did.
We were on that horrible run of defeats, and then he was influential.
Wasn't
it? Did he not get a goal or the assist?
Something
like that. He was just
Shelvey, Perez flick on it.
So he was class when he brought in, and then he was another one. He's very similar in Longstaff, where he doesn't do anything out of the ordinary, but he just picks out those right passes. He's always looking forward.
He is experienced though. He's about like 30-odd-year-old. He's internationals captain.
So he's always done a good job. He's been called upon now. Even towards the end of the season, where he's picked up the odd appearance here and there, he's always done well for me. He's not one of them. You see him in a Newcastle shirt, you're not worried. Again, like a double.
He's a bit of a questionable signing and all, because obviously we had a poor summer last year. He was a free transfer, former Mackham. He's been around the league for years. Played for Swansea. Just never really seen much of him. Always thought, like, why the fuck was signing him? But when he did come in, took him a little while to make his debut. Obviously,
he's a good squad player, I think.
I think his first 3 or 4 games, he was really, really good. I think the week after that was the Bournemouth game. One of the bossed that midfield against Bournemouth.
I think he's another one like Rondon, where he's buzzing to be playing for Newcastle.
Yeah,
where it means a lot to him. Do you know what I mean? Because relatable Rondon, like their fans of Swansea, that probably thinking like, "Hey, no, we didn't see that much from him last year." But overall, I give him blah 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 7.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a bit generous, 6 or 7. I go 7.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Right. Diarme. Big Momo, shout out Diarme.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the fan cams, but
some point.
I don't know, he had a bit of a poor season for me. For how good he was last season.
Yeah, loved him last year.
Again, last season had a really, really good year.
I don't think the off-the-field situations helped his performances, like the whole up in the air whether the contracts can get signed. He's been arguing with the agents and people running the club. Obviously, he wants 2 years, they only offering him 1, shit like that. So that's probably not going to help his head in that.
Yeah. Especially after his injury after the winter, and Longstaff and Hayden kind of cemented that place. I think it was hard for him to come into. Then he just kind of became a bit of a forgotten man for me. Like, I think we were always wanting to see Shelvey.
Yeah.
Like when Longstaff and Hayden cemented that place, the only other person we really wanted to see was Shelvey. Diarme and Key just kind of fell off the boil a little bit. Like we just didn't really give a shit. Didn't we? Like, it was all about Longstaff and Shelvey, really. I don't know. Oh, I really don't know. I feel maybe like I can't really give him much more than a 5.
Nah, you can't, can you? Didn't do enough. Algan Hayden, who's another surprise package because we absolutely hammered him, and he hammered himself. And I remember the Cardiff game when he got sent off, and he says like, "I apologise." He did that whole Twitter thing about apologising, said come back stronger and all that. Nobody could have envisaged the finish of the season that he's had. Like linked with like £20 million moves now.
Another contender for comeback player of the year.
He wants to obviously be down south, close at a family, so he's probably not going to stay at the Tomb. But the love he was getting shown at Fulham away in our last game of the season, I bet that made him feel 10 foot tall. And
when he came off, it was quite emotional. That I was fucking emotional.
It shows what he can do though, like how much Newcastle fans appreciate a hard worker.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he just changed into another player. Him like obviously his effort went up, but his ability went up and all. I don't know how that even makes sense, but he looked like a different player.
I know.
He was absolutely class. So I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Pushing for an 8, but probably a 7.
Yeah, so I think 7's fair. I remember in the summer, like he was obviously wanting to leave, and he wasn't really what we want. We didn't really want him to stay. So like, especially after the Fulham game, now we were just begging for him to fuck off. Like, you don't want to be here, we don't want you here. Fuck off. Just get away from our club. We don't want you here.
Right.
Then when he came in, like, I think it took a little while for to really get used to him, but after like solid performance, we really did warm to him, and he became a really solid starting 11 player. And when he came off after Fulham, that was really, really meant to see. Like we were saying, there's only one Isaac Hayden. He was buzzing. He was applauding us. Like it was emotional. It was class because it's gonna be his last season. It's his last game. It's not personal for Newcastle. It's personal for him that he just wants to be with his family, and you can't really argue with that. To be fair, like wherever he goes, best of luck to him. Hopefully, he has a good career after this. It's been
seems like a good blow.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to have him this season. Yeah, it's been good. 7, fair play.
Oh, John Joe Shelby.
Oh, Lord Voldemort.
The enigma that is John Joe Shelby. For me, fuck me. Look what he can do in Fulham.
Yeah.
Look at how good he is, man. I know it's Fulham they're already doing, but he's shown it in the past before, man. In certain games, when he fucking can be arsed, he's just absolutely top class.
He is. Yeah.
Top class at everything he does. Every time he gets on the ball, his vision, his shooting, set pieces. He's such a threat. He could get into a lot of teams. If he just played like that week in, week out. But the problem is he does it twice out of 38 games, and then you'll play Harry 5-10 games, and you'll get sent off in 2 games, and you'll be fucking shit in 5 games. Like it's just consistency for Shelby, and like throughout the season we've barely seen him.
It's similar to Diarmé now. Like he kind of like lost his place when Longstaff and Hayden came in, and if you were rating him like Lascelles, if you were rating him last season, solid 8 on a knee baller. But this season, like I say, what the fuck happened? Like he's just so inconsistent, and like Diarmé lost his place. And even when Longstaff got injured, we would have thought he would have came in, but
he still wasn't there, was he? And week in, week out, we will check the team or doing the team news live.
Totally expecting him. What Shelby? I know. It's mad. Like I think it must obviously be like we spoke about this a few weeks ago, didn't we? We did a podcast about this. It must be like a behind the scenes bust up with Rafa, similar to like the Mitrovic situation.
He just doesn't like that type of player, does he?
Yeah.
Doesn't like the hot head.
Like say, like a few games he was class. Like the last game against Fulham, mint. It was class. Even when he scored, even though it was like the other end to the fan end, he came running all the way back like fucking Adebayor. It was like fucking Adebayor going back to Arsenal. It was class. He came running all the way to the other end to see us celebrating in front of us, fucking pumping in the air and that. Like he looked
meant a lot
on
of that to him, didn't it? Because after the season he had.
Yeah, so I don't know if that means if that was like a farewell.
I think it was.
Possibly.
Strong rumours for a while now that he's going to go West Ham.
I hope it's not, but it also depends on his consistency. Like if he's gonna put in another 5 good performances a season, then fuck off. If you're gonna put in like 15-20 good performances a season, then fair play. Like I'll keep you. But it's just that consistency with Shelby. It's just so up in the air, innit?
I'll have to go. We rarely see him. I kind of just give him off for Fulham games, so I'd probably just give him a 5 as well. Like
yeah, that's fair. Which is a shame because like last season it would have been a fucking 9 easy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think 5's fair.
Who else we got?
That's the centre mids, isn't it?
That's all the centre mids. We've done Richie on the left, on the right.
We got wings. We got Perez, Almiron, Atsu.
Gani.
Yeah.
We'll do. We'll start on 11. So up top now. Jose Benitez, Jose Perez.
Oh. Definite comeback player of the season.
Taylor two halves again, that innit?
Absolutely.
Where was he until February? And then Almiron came in, totally changed the dynamic of the team and how we play. And Perez loves it when it gets a little bit hotter in England, and he seems to turn up the heat himself on the pitch and just starts banging in goals for fun. Like all the time, like the last 5-10 games of the season, he just fucking scores with every touch. It's absolutely mental. He's like a different fucking being. Seen that thing where there's only like 4 or 5 players who have scored over 10 goals in 2019, and he was up there with like Vardy and Aguero and that.
From the start of the season up till about January, February, I'd probably give out, I don't know, like slap bang in the middle. I'd feel like about 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Something like that. But to the latter end of the season, 9, 10. He was absolutely incredible. Like I say, every time he touched the ball, he was scoring goals. Like it's like, who is this player? It's like a new signing. This isn't Perez.
I know.
Like, what's happening? Like,
he always finishes the season strongly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But this year, just fucking double strength for Robinson.
Just went absolute ballistic.
Fucking class. I'd probably give him a 9. Like
His
goals. You look at Leicester and that.
Oh, he's got some crucial goals. Yeah, like without his points, without his goals, I'd like to see how many points we were on. So he did score some winners, like the Leicester game and other games. He scored a hat trick. It was his hat trick against Southampton. Aye,
was that it?
Yeah. Without some of them goals, would have been a lot worse off than where we were.
Definitely.
So yeah, 9-ish. Yeah.
On the other side, Miguel Almiron, who obviously has only played half a season, and then not even that really because he's there for the last month.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame about Almiron. Like, he did come in all guns blazing. His debut was Huddersfield.
You just wish that had went in the lobby, didn't you? Against the post, man.
One of the best debuts I've ever fucking seen in the black and white shirt.
Oh no. Wish he had got that goal.
He could have scored a hat trick in the first half.
Aye.
And like, a lot of people were criticising him, saying he hasn't got a goal, he hasn't got assists, but stats don't tell you a story.
Yeah.
Like, the way he changed the team, like he boosted Perez. I think he's the reason Perez scored all the goals he did.
Totally.
He boosted Rondon's confidence, the 3 of them up top, the 3 amigos. Just think his influence just totally changed Newcastle and pretty much kept them up, even though he didn't really put in himself. But I think it was just his influence, his presence, and just everything just totally lifted the club.
Aye.
Like, even for the fans, like record signing, just boosted everything.
Aye, definitely boosted the fucking city.
I think it's just his influence was second to none.
That stat, if you're going to listen to stats, it was the one where he created more Premier League chances per game than anyone else for like a month now. He was creating like an average of fucking 4 chances a game or something.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how many games he played, because he was injured for like the last month and he didn't start until I think it was like start of February, wasn't it? So he probably only really got like 2-3 months out of him. But I'd feel like I need to give him an 8.
Aye, I'll give him an 8 now.
And hopefully next season, if he's fit next season, he can be the main man. And hopefully we can be giving him like
next season,
hopefully we can give him like a 9 next season.
Obviously make some more signings now.
Yeah.
Look out for him in the Copa America now, because he is fit for that and he's been named in the squad for that. So
hopefully he doesn't get injured.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that, man, will you? You can see that happening, couldn't you?
I can see a fucking leg break all day long.
For Lejeune. Big Rondon, I'll take Big Rondon.
Randy.
9. Number 9 gets a 9.
Big
easy. 9. Done. Just like you mentioned it when we did the Player of the Year thing.
He's
crying out for a player like that for a while since Andy Carroll, Demba Ba kind of thing. He wanted to hold up the ball, but I was surprised at the amount of goals he got now. Like 12 double figures. He was always a threat. You just need to keep them 3 next season. Almiron, Perez and Rondon, like, because they look class when they're playing together. Brilliant signing.
Even on loan, it was only like a loan deal, wasn't he?
I just think
he just
thrives on being the number 9. A lot of people shirk when they get that responsibility, the number 9, but he fucking absolutely loves it. You can see how much it means to him. And he plays his fucking heart out every time he gets onto the pitch. Like
he does. You can see his passion. I think he loves playing in front of like us at St James's.
Not the Hawthorns.
He loves the passion. He loves St James's. He loves getting his name chanted, scoring goals in front of her, saying how much we love him. Like that was another one at Fulham. Like I felt quite emotional watching like the chants for him. Like we were chanting like we want you to stay in that. And like every time he was smiling and waving, and he keep coming up to her like fucking giving it his all. Like he was loving it. Like towards the end, like they all came up to her. He stayed like a little bit longer, or singing it again. Like I think he was quite emotional when he like. It must be nice like being so wanted, like being such like an influence to thousands and thousands of people, because like he wouldn't have got that at the Hawthorns, he wouldn't have got that at West Brom. They didn't, like, he was alright for money, but like we love him to a different extent.
We helped him, I think, as well.
Surely he's got to be wanting to be personally at a club like us, where we're gonna like show love and that. Like he must feel like Newcastle is gonna give him that warmth, and
take the reason Rafa stayed in it, the connection and the love from the fans. It's something that you don't get at a lot of clubs.
Yeah, exactly. If you put your heart and soul into playing here, we'll show you
like
fucking
I said
love
about
back.
like Hayden.
Yeah.
So aside of the pitch where obviously Almiron came in, before he came in, it was Christian Atsu really one that was playing there.
Yeah. He did alright,
he was a bit better this season in parts, but it's always that final product from Christian Atsu for me, like, innit?
He's just got pace. His game has been quick.
Aye.
That's about this.
Aye.
I
think he's a squad player, but I'm buzzing when Almiron came in, because you didn't want to start. He's not dangerous enough to start.
Nah.
He's not dangerous enough to start at all, and his pace is the issue when you've got tiring legs. So as a substitute, he's good to bring on.
Yeah, definitely. It was the same with like Jake and Murphy. I remember that FA Cup game against Watford. Like,
they were
just
so
fucking
shit.
Gashed the pair of them. So shit.
That was embarrassing to watch.
That was probably the worst game of the season for me.
Definitely.
Like sitting being there, just sick of me life. Even Hoslu started that game. Like, why did I pay on that?
Yeah.
Fucking
get to watch the FA Cup finalists though, didn't we?
Hoslu, Atsu, and Murphy. What the fuck, man?
The thing is though, there's a very good chance we'll probably see that in pre-season.
I know.
See you next year, lads. See you at home. Fucking hell. Ronan hasn't signed, Rafa hasn't signed, fucking Hoslu, Atsu, and fuck off up front. Murphy's come back from loan and he's getting a chance, but Kennedy.
Don't get me started.
Rattle through the squad player. Shit.
Did he give Atsu a rating?
No, it's down to you, because I gave Rondon. Take that one, son. I've got to do Kennedy though, so you know what I mean?
5.
Yeah, fair.
5 for Atsu.
Kennedy, 1.
Absolutely. Generous.
Dog shit. Didn't do it. Just that one for the one ball into Rondon.
Good cross, mate. Well done.
Good cross, mate. Yeah.
Another 38 of them.
Definitely worth 40 grand a week for that one cross. That fucking 3 seconds of play like
that
this.
One good tackle against Watford. Anyways, earned your money.
Aye, fuck Kennedy, like, absolute shite.
The dog shit.
Different player, different man. Watch we tackle him in the flop of the year. End of season awards, I didn't want to tackle him anymore.
Just watch all
history.
Of life.
Take me exes, I didn't want to tackle him.
Didn't like you, man.
Fuck off. You, man.
Come back to Chelsea, you bitch. That's good.
Who else really played? Muto. Yoshinori Muto. There you go, then you can have that one.
Cheers, mate.
He had a good moment at Old Trafford, didn't he?
Aye.
Give me one of the best moments of the season, that lad.
Yeah, it's like
and the Kennedy.
That was the third one.
Kennedy scored himself.
Yeah, that was the third good thing he did this season. I knew that was 3 good things I had to say about Kennedy.
He even done that until I mentioned that.
I knew that was 3 good things I had to say about Kennedy. That was that goal against Man United.
Aye.
Muto.
He didn't get much of a chance though, did he? But when he did, that's why he didn't, because he didn't look like any good. There's a reason you're not getting any chances, mate.
And now when he first started coming on, he was getting like sub appearances, and now Jordan Rick was very critical of him. And like,
he looks lost though, doesn't he?
Like everyone was like, he's just fucking started, man. He's just coming in the Premier League. Like he's like, just give him a chance. But
you know though, I don't. You know, you knew with Almiron, go play him.
Yeah.
You know Muto in the same 2 minutes. You're a bit shit.
How much was he? He wasn't cheap. It was like 9 million. 9-10 million.
9.5 million. So in Newcastle terms, fuck now. Big money.
That's big money.
Big money. Me one actually didn't spend it. Wasted that 9.5 million, Rafa. You're not getting that again.
Like the Man United game was good. After that, like, but we thought that would have been the birth of him.
We
thought like here he is. Like he's getting his wheels now. He's feeling it. He's got to go to Old Trafford. Yeah, we are.
He looked a bit surprised himself when it went, didn't he? He turned shot and then everyone was like,
I've scored!
Time to celebrate as well,
shit! Plus season for
yeah. Like, I think you do need to judge more people.
He was missing for a while, wasn't he?
More time, but there's a reason you're probably not getting that, because it's not hard breaking Newcastle's team, especially before we signed Almiron. Like, there wasn't much fucking competition.
And you still weren't playing. You're losing your place to fucking like Atsu and Kennedy.
Kennedy and that.
That means you are
bench as well. He must be bad in training.
I remember that game against Arsenal away. It wasn't really his fault because there wasn't much option on. He came on as a sub.
Oh,
But, like, he dribbled backwards, didn't he?
aye.
He went up his own touchline.
I don't know why I'm taking the J League. That's the wrong way, mate.
You're going the wrong way, bro.
The wrong way, man. Tokyo's that way.
He pretty much took it from the corner flag up to the halfway line. Yeah, it's good, that, mate. Which, there wasn't a lot of option on, to be fair to him. He was trying to find option. Like, there wasn't anyone available, but still.
Just fucking hit off and go for the corner.
Fuck.
That's the best option, mate.
You ran
Get thrown or something.
You ran halfway the wrong way.
I got pace, man. Watch me go.
That's a lift. So, is that my rating?
Yeah, I got him for it.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Federico Fernandez.
Oh, big Fernandes. I thought he was really good at the start of the season, and he
Yeah.
seemed to come back into the team. I think it was after New Year, and he looked a bit off the pace now. Where was it with the game where he was really fucking sloppy? He was at Bournemouth. I can't remember. There was one game where he was just really shit. We hammered him with the player ratings, and he looked like a really astute sign. Like, he looked class at the first sort of season, but then towards the end he like petered off. I think he's a decent player. I think he's a good squad player to have. Probably give him 5.
Yeah, I quite liked him, mate. When he first came in, he did really, really well. Then I think towards the end of the season we kind of established, but especially when Lejeune came back.
Maybe he took a dip in confidence in that. I think I'm not getting back this team.
No. Lejeune's back, Shaw's on fire, Lascelles is the captain. I'm not going to game.
I give him a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, you think you did alright. Big brass band.
He was decent, old Javier Manquillo, the last few weeks, I thought. What do you reckon?
Yeah, same. I think he's underrated. Like, he's like the player.
I think he's a
he's the player that you don't want.
Aye.
Like, he came in, he was a free transfer, wasn't he?
Aye.
He was a flop at Liverpool, ex-Mackham, and we've just brought him in just to fucking fill up position, really.
Aye.
So when he plays, no one wants him there, but I think he's alright, mate. I don't mind him.
I think he's a scapegoat a lot of time. Like, he's quick. He's easy to point the finger at.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm not saying I want him to be starting next season. Like,
Hell
by no chance. If he's my third choice right back, sweet. I'll take that.
I thought he impressed me a bit, at the end of the season. He's adored it. Remember against Huddersfield and all, when he got the assist for Rondon's goal, didn't he?
Yeah,
so
class,
he did well there. And I think he's a bit of a fucking Spanish dummit sometimes, where you just think he's a bit reliable, but he's a bit hasn't got the best quality.
Yeah, same. Like, I don't mind him. He's alright. He'll do a job when he comes in. Obviously, Yedlin lost his place, probably deservedly so. He came in. He did alright. Is this your rating?
You?
Mate?
I did Federico.
I'd give him a 6, mate.
Aye, I would not. Don't know how it is.
Big Lejeune.
Done Lejeune, didn't we?
Did it?
Did we not?
No, I don't think so.
Did we not?
We didn't done it.
Oh, aye. Lejeune. Oh,
Unfortunately, we haven't seen much of him.
He's always injured. I love Lejeune. I think he's a really top class player. I just really hope all these injuries aren't catching up with him, because he's had like 2 or 3 serious ones now. Long-term ones now.
A few bad injuries can like really slow a player down, like a Michael Owen. Like,
he is. He was a brilliant sign though when he adopted English football, took a couple months last year. And he was class. I think he's a top class player. I can't remember really saying much of him this year, to be honest with you. Like, I can't remember how many games he even played this year.
He played a fair few, and I think his influence really was shown when he came in, but he wasn't in that long, was he? And it was a nightmare when he got injured again.
Right.
He was just getting his level. I remember his first game back. I can't remember who it was against. Was that not Almiron's debut?
Was it?
Was it Huddersfield maybe? I can't remember. I remember his first game back. He just didn't look like he'd been missing. You wouldn't have thought he'd been injured for months on end. He was unreal. I had another few good games, but that injury was just proper kick in the dick.
It was like
massive dick kick.
Doesn't say how many games he's played this year, but he's only played 36 in total for Newcastle in 2 years now. But he's a good player on his day. I did probably give him a 6 this year.
Yeah.
Was it me to go? It was on it. I give him a 6 this year. I didn't see enough of him, but I mean, it was last year when he plays regularly and he gets a run of fitness. He's a solid 8.
He's class, yeah, definitely.
Easy.
Do we bother with Hoslu?
Aye. Good after, don't we? Make it short and sweet. I tell you what though, no, start of the season, you can head a Rabal.
Oh,
those goals
great.
against fucking Spurs and Chelsea, wasn't
Yeah.
it? He's good header of the ball, really bad at the ball at his feet.
He was my man of the match first game of the season against Tottenham. I thought he was great. Like that ball through to Kennedy that he obviously fucked up.
Why don't we see that more?
Wicked header. Yeah. He's really, really good.
Because normally he just looks like he just kind of play football at all.
I remember I was the Boxing Day game away to Liverpool. He came on and like did a class header. It was like totally like against the angle. How he managed to like adjust his neck and get it on target. It was class. Like as a headerer, he's fucking quality. He's really good in the air.
I just don't think he's suited the English game. I think he needs to go back to Spain. He could probably play for an alright team in Spain.
Yeah.
He's played for fucking Real Madrid.
I know.
Honestly, he could be like a Newcastle type team in the Liga, like a team top 10, like mid-table team in the Liga nearby. He'd probably have an average season.
I think you could score like 10 plus goals for a half decent Liga
I
team.
don't think he suits the.
Nah, he's not ready, is he?
Nah. Do you go? Give him a big hoss.
3.
I have to take an even worse one, and this one actually is pointless because he played with 4 minutes of football.
Yeah, it's not even really worth
Antonio Macaulay Culkin Baraka.
It's really not worth
The lost man, 1. Good 4 minutes with Wembley, mate.
And that's about it, isn't it? You got Darlow, Atsu, Longstaff, Woodman, Murphy.
Good assist for Murphy when we were there. That was nice.
Oh yeah, it was. That's the best thing he done.
I'll give you 5 for that. That's it. Let me know what you think of the player ratings across the season. Drop yours below in the comments. That's about it, innit?
Yeah.
Right.
Miss Kieran Clark.
Fuck Kieran Clark. You didn't do an interview after film.
Fuck you.
Fuck Kieran Clark. Did he even played? Scored against Burnley actually. We still didn't like it. Shit personally.
See you there, Bohemians next season.
Yeah. You enjoy that. Derry United. Enjoy yourself.